You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for October 6th through the 17th. Victor attacks and Jill is ranting. It's Belinda at Soap Dirt. Please reach down, click that subscribe button if you're not following us. Let's dive right into what is good these 2 weeks. Monday, October 6th, Diane and Jack talk about the fact that they do not trust Victor, and Diane is very worried this alliance is going to blow up in their faces. But also Jack tells her he doesn't think Jill's going to let Cane destroy Chancellor or Jabot, and he is quite certain that he will be able to handle Victor. Kyle tells Audra to leave Genoa City. Everybody hates her, and she laughs and says Holden is romancing Claire in LA right now. Audra also says she knows that Kyle didn't tell Claire they almost did the deed in France, and Audra taunts him and says Kyle really wants to be back in her bed. Diane is worried about Kyle being depressed and says he missed a meeting, but Jack says Kyle's got to live with the mess that he made and warns her no coddling their son. Kyle shows up and says he's going to go to LA to get Claire back. Worst idea ever. He doesn't ever listen. Audra goes to Crimson Lights and Sharon says, oh, is Nate going to be with you today? And Audra says she's flying solo, but does not tell Sharon she got dumped. Sharon says that she is literally flying solo as well. She's headed to LA to see Noah, who is opening a club there, and still very happy with Allie. I wonder if we are going to get to see Allie or not. And Sharon's literally flying separately from Nick, but not broken up. So Victor tells Nick that they are getting ready to go after Cane, but his daughter Victoria thinks that them using Newman Media isn't a smart idea. He may retaliate. Victor tells Nick he cannot leave Genoa City and go to LA until Adam is back. He and Chelsea are over in France digging into the Chateau inheritance and that scheme that Colin pulled. And Victor wants Nick and Adam to coordinate with the IT department to have them on high alert for Cane's AI attack in case he does retaliate. Nick has to tell Sharon he's going to have to meet her in LA because he has to deal with this Victor Cane stuff. And of course, Sharon is worried that Nick won't make it to LA at all because he'll get caught up in family drama. But he promises Sharon he will show up for her and their son, Noah. On Tuesday, October 7th, we've got Jill and Nikki rehashing the past. I wonder if they're going to bury any last vestiges of their long-standing rivalry, which of course centered around Catherine Chancellor. So Nikki tells Jill she's glad they have some time alone. Nikki needs to get something off her chest, and it's long overdue, and this may be about Catherine, and this would be a good time to bury the hatchet, but we'll see. Sharon is talking to Tessa and Daniel about how their little investigative trip was that took place completely off screen. I'm assuming we're going to get maybe some flashbacks of them talking to the old dude. So Sharon wants to know if they found out anything about what happened to Mariah, and Tessa says, yeah, we did. She doesn't look happy about it. Tessa is very afraid for Mariah's safety, and I wonder if safety they mean somebody from the guy that she attacked coming for them, or her safety as in she might be arrested for attempted murder. So that may be part of why Mariah didn't want to be with Tessa and Arya, is to protect them. So Tessa and Mariah's marriage is definitely put to the test in the coming weeks. And Nick corners Phyllis before he leaves town and wants to know why she is working with Cane. Well, first of all, Phyllis needs a job and she wants somebody to listen to her crazy. Plus, she's got this low-key crush on Cane. We've seen some sparks, and with Lily done with him, maybe Phyllis is holding out hope for that. On Wednesday, October 8th, Young and the Restless spoilers tell us that Jill meets with Jack over at Jabot. She's not looking very happy. I'm assuming that both Billy and Cane are a topic of discussion. Jill also meets with Victor, and he drops a bombshell on her. So I think he's going to tell Jill about Colin, her ex-husband, swindling that old lady out of the chateau and all of her money, and that is what gave Cane the seed money to start Arabesque. and that it's all about to be made public. Maybe he just wanted to tell Jill, I just wanted to warn you. She's not going to be able to talk Victor out of taking it public. And Lily is going to be horrified. So are their kids. Nikki is searching for answers, and she may be digging into what Lauren asked her to find out about Victor and Michael and Cane and what is really going on with her husband. Jack pushes Cane to do what's right. I'm sure it's to drop this crazy plan of taking everybody's businesses over. Thursday, October 9th, we've got Jack taking steps to protect the Abbott family and their business, which means that Cane said no. He's not going to stop what he's doing. So Jack obviously needs to protect Jabot and Marchetti from Cane, and I'm sure they're all going to be taking steps to try and shield themselves from this AI attack. Nick goes rogue on Thursday's Y&R. This could be in LA with Sharon, or it could be about the Cane and Newman war, and he's not even gotten on the flight yet. Jill and Lily both confront Cane on Thursday, and I wonder if the Newman media hit piece that revealed Colin and the con and how that money seeded Cane's billion-dollar empire is public and humiliating the family again. Friday, October 10th, we've got Adam and Chelsea getting rewarded by Victor for their loyalty, no doubt for going to the chateau and digging up dirt and then trashing Cane on Newman Media. I do wonder if they're going to get some reward, a tangible reward. I mean, they already have top jobs and a mansion they were given. So I don't know, is he going to give them ponies or something? Over at Newman Media, Cane drops by in a rage to confront Chelsea and Adam on Friday's Young and the Restless. I'm sure Cane is upset that they ran a truthful smear article on Colin and the inheritance scam on the old chateau lady. Cane may go ahead and launch that AI attack on Newman or just Newman Media over them trashing his dad, Colin. Michael and Christine talk at the bar. They may be talking about Lauren's upset about Michael helping Victor, and I'm sure they're going to talk about the upcoming wedding because Christine and Danny are making decisions about their upcoming nuptials. We have several returning characters for their big day. Christine and Danny's bachelor and bachelorette parties take an unexpected turn, and that's the same day that Phyllis finds herself in a prickly situation. So this may be about Cane's AI attack plan that he wants to use her technical skills for. Or you never know, Phyllis might stumble into Christine's bachelorette party and make a scene. This is what she does. And Phyllis is finding romance with someone unexpected soon, and it's got to be Cane. I mean, there's literally nobody else in town unless some rando struggles in. So we'll see. The week of October 13th through the 17th, Cane is forced into a corner by Victor and his allies. He's going to lash out because of it. Kyle continues to make sloppy mistakes where Claire is concerned. Audra is at a low point, and she and Kyle continue to poke at each other, and that may spark some unintended consequences. Diane remains suspicious of Victor and doesn't want Jack opening up the door to get close to him. Billy is intent on targeting Cane because of ongoing petty mama drama issues. And Jill tries to get Cane to simmer down and Billy to come back and be her son again. Adam's happy to be fighting against Cane for Victor. It's a win-win for him. And Christine and Danny's wedding is set for November sweeps, which kicks off at the end of October. Patty Weaver is back as Gina Roma, and Trisha Cast is back as Nina Webster for the big wedding in November.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.